This is Serenity, a 22-foot Hunter Liberty sailing boat, but with a difference. It has what's called an Aero-Junk rig. What's that? Well, if we take a look at this more standard junk rig, you can see that junk rigs have horizontal battens that go from top to bottom from metal or wood or plastic, and the battens lie across the mast. In this case, though, the battens are centered on the mast, and the sail is split fore and after the mast. It's a split junk rig with these white egg-shaped formers, which help to keep the sail in exactly the right place on the mast. Like all the best ideas, this one started as a concept on paper, and it really is homemade to professional standards. The sail first flew in his back garden before being transferred to the boat.
Morning. The clouds are over the hills over Millbrook here. I'm just about to put the sail up. I'm just going to put a little bit of the sail up at the moment. I'm just about to leave. My outboard motor is here. It's all electric and that's all working. Just checking. And then my davits with my solar panel back there, that provides the electricity for my electric motor. Got my tender out of the water behind me. And so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to raise a tiny piece of sail. So it's literally 2 ropes, there's nothing else. So this is the halyard, and the blue one here is just for sheeting in. Now I'm going to loosen that off and just give myself a little bit of slack here, ready to haul the sail. I'm just going to pull up 2 panels. Now I'm just doing this with one hand, if you watch. So I'm just pulling up the first 2 panels, just so that I'm ready to sail off of the mooring. I'm just tied up to a so just got 2 panels up, you can see. There you go, it's just 2 panels. That was done with one hand, and I'm ready to sail away from here now. Trying to face down the river, so the auto helm here, I'm just using that to steer myself. I've got the wind coming down the river this morning, which is quite nice. So I'm hardly moving at the moment, it's very, very slow. So this is where this rig comes into its own. I could do with a little bit more sail up. So what I'm going to do is loosen off the sheet and just put some more sail up. So as I pull, just doing this with one hand, I would normally use 2, but I'm obviously letting the sheet out as I haul, because obviously it keeps tension on. So I'm filming with one hand and holding with the other. Now, depending on how windy it is, depends on how much sail I would raise. But as it's quite a reasonable amount of wind today, it's not too bad. I'm going to put the whole sail up. So I'm nearly there now. Another pull, we should be up there. Now, this sail weighs, well, it's 4-ounce ripstop fabric, so it's not an overly heavy sail. And I'm just cleaning this up. There, that's that done. So I've now put up the whole sail. I don't know if here you go, whole sail's up. Just going to sheet out a little bit more because of the wind direction, and then I'm going to head down the river. I'm single-handed here, but everything was done pretty effortlessly, and my also helm, I'm just remotely operating it just to turn downriver. And so let's have a look here. I'm doing 3.2 knots, 3.3 knots, and the sail's just come round to the other side now. I'll head off down the river. I expect I'll be doing 4 or 5 knots in a minute, but yeah, the speed's picking up now. 4.3 knots. I'm heading down the River Tamar, and there she is, full sail. One of the big advantages of a junk rig sail is if, for instance, a squally shower came through right now, I want to lose 30% of the sail area. This is my halyard. Drop, done, sheeting again, all done. So here I am, sailing pretty well, about 40 degrees to the wind. My sails are perfectly set. I've got about 12 to 14 knots of wind. If I just come in here, I'm doing it's dropped down now, 4.2 knots. I've just, actually the wind's just dropped, but there you go, the wind's just picked up again now. Interestingly, I don't know if you noticed, but when the wind, I've got a little bit of wind helm rather than lee helm, which is great, which is one of the things I wasn't expecting. I was hoping for, but with the balance of the sail, it's quite difficult to sort that out. But I'm doing, you can see there, 5.1 knots. I'm generating about 20 watts of energy on my hydro generation from my little outboard, my electric outboard. But yeah, she's sailing really lovely. So we're heading downwind. We're 7.7, 7.2, 7.1, 7.2, 7.3, 7.5. Yeah, we're travelling at a good speed, averaging about 6.5 knots at the moment, and yeah, she's travelling lovely. It's a beautiful day. We're about 8 miles from Brixham. Sunday morning, doing about 5.5 knots-ish. A lovely wind, about 9 knots of wind at the moment, and I'm heading to Plymouth again, this time leaving Salcombe. And it's a beautiful morning. There's a boat over there. Be interested to see, looks like he's heading towards Plymouth. Be interested to see how we do. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning today. There's Salcombe in the background there, just leaving there now.